Thank you, Mr Fraser. We'll now move to the backbench speeches, and I call Jenni Minto to be followed by Ros McCall. Ms Minto, around 4 minutes, please.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. I congratulate Murdo Fraser in securing this debate, recognising the importance of the Royal National Mod and Gaelic to Scotland's economy and also to its culture. I too would like to congratulate Ancommon for the fantastic work it does to support and promote the Scottish Gaelic language and culture at local, national and international levels. The Gaelic language and culture are at the heart of Scotland, and the Mod exemplifies this. Mixing song, music, poetry, art and storytelling, there is something for everyone. Providing a place for folk to meet and compete, learn and teach, laugh and cry, and perhaps even put the world to rights over a wee dram. People making connections through culture. I've been to many mods, never as a competitor, unlike my colleague Dr Allen, always very much behind the scenes, working for BBC Scotland's Gaelic department, which provides a comprehensive television and radio coverage. The 1994 mod in Dunoon, in my own constituency, was my first, and at the 8 or so other mods I have been to, I have driven winners to locations to be filmed for Janish, sat in numerous competitions from choirs to Bible readings, laughed at action songs, and perhaps even put the world to rights over a couple of drams. Today, I'd like to share the mod memories of a good friend of mine, Jake McMillan. We were reminiscing about Perth mod memories when we met on Isla 10 days ago. Jake grew up on Isla. He was a member of the Ardbeg Junior Choir, and the mod was always looked upon as a big adventure, possibly more to do with the chance of exploring the local woolies as opposed to showing off his singing skills. But for the Perth mod in 1963, the Ardbeg Junior Choir entered the action song, which was a pretty new concept at that time. The choir had much fun raiding their parents' clothes for bodach hats and scarves and cailleach shawls. Everyone was given specific parts in the wee play which coloured the Gaelic song Buan na Réinich, or Cutting the Bracken. Jake doesn't remember much about the competition, apart from winning, despite, as he says, their Isla Gaelic. But his one vivid memory is of the evening children's concert at the Old Perth City Hall, which was televised. Jake was fascinated by the large television camera with a wire coming out of it, being wheeled in and out in front of the stage. Who could have predicted back then that the wee Lagavulin Ballach would end up back in that hall 41 years later in 2004 as the BBC engineering manager in charge of all the technical aspects of getting the mod Gaelic transmissions for that year's mod on air. So in 1963, Ardbeg Junior Choir won. And this year, I'm very pleased to say that our Argyll and Buttes performers have done well too, with the Oban Gaelic Choir winning the prestigious Lovat and Tallybarden, and also the achievements of the Gaelic learners in Monday's competitions from Argyll and Butte. And in the inaugural year of the Highland Art Prize, judged by Isla's own and BBC Alba presenter Heather Dewar, David Page of Mull won with his artwork Drift. However, the mod is so much more than winning. It's a celebration of culture and language that's at the heart of Scotland. Presiding Officer, I am pleased that the Scottish Government continues its support for the Gaelic language and culture, and if I may take this opportunity to add my support to the calls of parents in my constituency for a Gaelic medium school in Oban. The numbers are there, and the work has been done on a public study, which shows great community support. So I would ask the Cabinet Secretary if he could speak with his colleague, the Cabinet Secretary for Education and Skills, that she agree in principle that Bordna Gaelic and Argyll and Butte Council work together to produce a plan for a school in the lifetime of the Council's Gaelic plan. As I previously said in this chamber, children are our future, but they're also our here and now, and they are integral to Gaelic language and culture. There is nothing more thrilling and emotional as hearing the Gaelic anthem Canon and Gael sung by the Gaelic choirs at the mod, the language of the Gaels. We must continue to celebrate and support that language.
Thank you.